In this tutorial, I'll reveal all the key tips and techniques that I use to bring my scene to life and helping you achieve the results you're after. So creating a Blender scene can be tricky, especially from a reference photo, and it's often hard to get everything to match up. A great tool that helped me tremendously is Fspy. Fspy is an open source camera matching software that allows you to align your 3D camera with the perspective of any photo, making it much easier to recreate accurate scenes in Blender. All you need to do is export your Fspy image and import it into Blender using the Fspy add-on, which I'll leave in the description below. Once in your scene, everything aligns perfectly. Using this tool has made a massive difference in my workflow, significantly improving my efficiency. After getting the camera perspective correct, I wanted to start working on the stairs in the subway. So to create the stairs, I used an array modifier. I started by duplicating the vertices and extruding them downward to form this basic stair shape. This will save tons of time than creating them manually. I also had to create some objects from scratch, like the bench on the left. I used curve modifiers for this. So the first thing I did was add in a Bezier curve and then just match it to the bench's form. Then I added a cube. I just scaled it down along the Z-axis for like a slimmer profile. Once I completed that one segment, I just duplicated it to create like the full bench. For the bench's support with a curve connections, you can just join the two objects you want to connect. Go into edit mode and select the faces you want to bridge. Just right click and choose bridge faces. This creates a curved pipe-like connection, and you can just adjust smoothness for more variation. For the lighting, to do this, I just created these ring lights. So I just added in a circle, went into edit mode, and extruded it downward and added thickness. Then press Ctrl B to create a bevel around the ring, which gave it that nice smooth look. Oftentimes it's hard to find high quality textures in Blender. BlenderKit and Polyhaven offer hundreds of free high quality materials that are perfect for scenes like this. I'll include the links in the description below as well. BlenderKit also offers an add-on that you can import directly into Blender. This offers not only materials, but it also offers models and HDRIs. On the side of the walls, there's like a separate material along the bottom. So what I did to create this was I selected the bottom vertices. I pressed P to separate them into a new object by selection, applied a solidify modifier to give it more thickness. Creating the door, it's just a scaled cube, nothing crazy. The doorknob was just a UV sphere. I just simply extruded the base in edit mode to give it that almost like knob look. The railings were by far the most time consuming part of the scene, but I discovered a useful trick to simplify the process. By adding a cylinder and entering in edit mode, you can highlight the end vertices, set the 3D origin to a point of the cylinder, and you can use the spin tool to create a curve at the end. You can adjust the axis to control the direction of the curve as well. This tool is incredibly powerful for creating curved railings, although the process can be repetitive. For the no smoking sign on the left, I just found an image on Google and imported it into Blender's shading tab. Then I connected the color output of the image node to the color input of the principled BSDF shader to apply the image as a texture. Lastly, we have the lighting. One of the biggest issues with lighting in Blender is oftentimes it's really hard to match your reference photo with the same exact lighting setup. So what I did was I used a emission shader on the 3 ring lights on the ceiling, and then I just kind of cranked them up to however I felt that would light up the room the best. So after I added these basic lights, as long as it looked pretty accurate, I was okay with it. The rest of the lighting setup was mainly done in compositing. If we jump over the compositing tab, I used a color balance node, denoiser, and a glare. So what the glare is doing is it's kind of just adding that diffusing effect to the lights, which kind of gives it almost like a glow effect, which you can't normally get with lights. Color balance is going to be your best friend when it comes to compositing, like any scene at all, because you have your lift, gamma, and gain. Those are really the only 3 things you really need when it comes to compositing in general. So I kind of just played around with them. I felt what was right. Moving on to our denoiser. What the denoiser is doing is it's just reducing the noise and grain in your rendered image. So this is just going to make it look a lot smoother and cleaner. It's definitely a really great benefit. And then that was about it. Overall, I had a really fun time making this render. The tips will definitely help you increase your efficiency and making anything in Blender. If you guys have any corrections you guys want to make to the videos or any suggestions, please feel free to leave them down in the comments. And I want to say thank you for all the support for the past 20 days we've started this channel. It's been phenomenal, and I can't thank everyone enough. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. This channel is known for short and simple tutorials. And of course, like and subscribe for more Blender tips, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much, and I'll see ya.